Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Prime Minister. Why has the Prime Minister left the people of Murray Bateman and Yass behind by failing to announce an investment in the full duplication of the Barton Highway today?
The Deputy Prime Minister.
Well, Mr Speaker, we're spending $100 million on the Barton Highway. Those opposite had 6 long years, Mr Speaker, and they didn't invest in the Barton Highway. But I tell you what,
Members on my left. Members on my left.
We are making sure, Mr Speaker, that when it comes to the Barton Highway, when it comes to the people of Eden Monaro, that we are investing in their infrastructure. And on Saturday at Merimbula, they were no doubt cheering the fact that they're getting $4.5 million for their airport, and that's going to be important. It's a gateway to tourism for that wonderful South Coast town. Mr Speaker, I was at Tumut Airport, where the Mayor, James Hayes, was very, very pleased to be receiving $152,000 towards the Tumut Airport, which is going to be so valuable, particularly after the bushfires, Mr Speaker, particularly after the bushfire season that we had. That money is going to be invested in strengthening and lengthening the apron and the taxiways of that airport.
The Deputy Prime Minister will resume his seat. The Leader of the Opposition on a point of order.
Yes, Mr Speaker. Planes are important, but they can't land on roads. And this question was very clear. It was about the Barton Highway, nothing else.
The Leader of the Opposition will resume his seat. Some planes can land on roads, but your point's right nonetheless. I'll just say no, that's true. But I just say to the Deputy Prime Minister it was a specific question, and whilst he has compared and contrasted some of the infrastructure projects, he can't do that for the rest of his answer. The Deputy Prime Minister.
The Barton Highway is important. It absolutely is, and I travel it probably more than most, Mr Speaker. When I come over here from Wagga Wagga to attend Parliament, I travel on the Barton Highway, and yes, it does need duplication, no question about it. As part of our $100 billion infrastructure, we have also prioritised the Barton Highway, Mr Speaker, as you'd expect us to. And we are investing heavily. And every time I go on the Barton Highway, Mr Speaker, there are road signs. There are road signs. There is slowing people up to because of the activity, Mr Speaker, that's going forward. There's a lot of work being done on the Barton. As I drive through Murray Bateman, this side of Murray Bateman, there's a lot of work done. But, Mr Speaker, the other night I was wandering past the opposition leader's office, Mr Speaker, and I felt this strange.
The Deputy Prime Minister, no. The Barton Highway does not run past his office.
Mr Speaker, it is also incumbent upon the opposition leader, Mr Speaker, to explain what dodgy, shoddy deal he's done with the Shooters Party, Mr Speaker.
Deputy Prime Minister will resume his seat. I appreciate the member for Ryan being on his feet. Just the Leader of the Opposition and the Prime Minister, and if we can just pause for a second. Even though no one's jumped except the member for Ryan, just the member for Moreton. You never help. You might be trying, but you never help. I just don't want the call to get out of order, so it is the independence question. The member for